The most hated motherfucker in the world. You're talking to you can't lie. I said, I was born in New York, raised in Baltimore. Now I'm stomping around LA like a fucking little Godzilla. I'll jump over this counter. I'll fucking choke you and shove some meatballs down your fucking throat. And they were like, get this guy the fuck out of here. They cut my music. They pulled me off. Heidi Klum was like, wait a minute. She didn't get a chance.
She liked it, yeah.
They pulled me off and they used my shit. They never aired my full performance.
Right.
They used my shit for every commercial, every highlight reel,
sure.
their website, over and over and over and over again. And then the cool part was, for the next year, the casting director called me back and said, hey, you were fantastic, you were great. I'm not asking you to come back on the show, but we want to hire you to come out and film the commercial for the next year.
That's great.
Yeah, come down to the theater. Come down. We want you to spin the balls and do your whole freaking thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And they hired me for big bucks to come out and film their thing afterwards or whatever. And
That's great.
Dude, it was fucking hilarious.
And is that how Ozfest, is that how you got on their radar?
No, I think that helped because I was able to put that on and say, hey, I was on America's Got Talent. Right. But I think the Ozfest thing, I got on their radar because I was lucky enough to jump on that Rob Zombie thing a little while ago.
Right.
And that's kind of...
right, Rob Zombie had his Great American Nightmare.
Yeah, which bridged the gap, you know what I mean?
Right.
But
yeah. Speaking of Great American Nightmare, you were talking about Harvey Weinstein, and
nice segue.
I take him where I could get him. You remember you were talking about Harvey Weinstein?
No. I never encountered Harvey Weinstein, but
Roger Corman though.
Roger Corman. Oh, absolutely. But he's a total gentleman. Total gentleman. But what I was going to bring up was that, when I first came to this town, let me tell you.
Yeah, you want to get close to the mic there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, go ahead.
All those stories are so true.
Casting couches.
Oh, my gosh. It's unbelievable.
Well, I also read that after Bruce Lee fights back from the grave, which is a Korean guy, that's the main guy, and I guess it was filmed by Koreans. Now, let me ask you, because it's one of these kung fu movies that's badly dubbed.
Oh,
you gotta love that.
And you are badly dubbed.
Oh yeah.
Now, were you speaking Korean or English?
No, I was speaking English. What happened was, back in those days, they pirated films.
Yeah.
So there was when they went back to Korea, somebody, I think it was Japan, pirated it and dubbed the movie, and then there was this big legal fight and everything else, and I never knew anything that was going on.
Right.
And then a friend of mine was in New York, in Times Square, and he calls me on the phone, and he goes, Debbie, there's a big billboard of you out in Times Square. I go, what? And he goes, yeah. And he says, I went in to watch the matinee, and all these drunks are hooting and hollering while you run across the screen because you're bouncing all over the place. I go, oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
But weren't you offered a 4-picture deal with a Korean company?
5-picture deal.
5-picture deal.
Wow. Yeah, 5-picture deal.
You would have been the queen of Korea.
Yeah, it was a big hit. I became a star in Korea, and but it was just so difficult because I did all my own stunts, and let me tell you, I thought I was going to die in the one stunt. If you remember that old Lincoln Continental coming down the hill,
sure, yeah.
I had to do a donut and everything. I did that.
You were the stunt driver on Bruce Lee.
Oh yeah, but that Lincoln Continental was also the taxi in it. It was they just took the
that
car
one car,
painted it to make it. It was hilarious, but there was nothing inside the car. So here I am sitting, and as you can see, I'm a very petite woman.
Oh, I can see.
Right, but I mean, I could barely. I'm trying to drive this old Lincoln Continental with the thing, and the steep hill and the Gory Hills. He said, they go faster, faster. Nobody spoke any English. And so
they weren't saying faster. They said stop.
You just couldn't understand.
No, they said more dust. When I got down, he said, stomp on the brake, and the car had to spin around, and the dust go up. And here I am. There's no seat in it. A big wheel. I could barely see over the thing, and of course, being so young, and I wanted to be a movie star, I just was doing everything they told me to do. But I swear, I could have been killed in that one.
So
did they have somebody show you what to do? They just said, do this.
They just said, do it.
Oh, man.
So you wouldn't do that now?
You, man. That's unbelievable.
Because so if you know, because I'm filming a movie, Dark Mark Fights Back from the Grave. You wouldn't do that now if I cast you in a movie.
Yeah, I
Fuck
would.
yeah.
but-
She'd be teaching cats how to do it too.
Yeah.
Hell
Stunt
yeah.
doubles over here.
Right now, I'm a
for
pro at
her.
all this stuff.
I look just like you.
I
do
end up
stunt
doing
double.
all my own stunts, and I actually have gotten hired, like on the movie with it was Tully Savalas' last film with Richard Brownback, Roundtree, and it's called